Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix, and it is time for the Quick 3 Tarot for Wednesday, September the 21st. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on most of the social media platforms. So, Quick 3 Tarot. This is for the collective, not for a specific sign. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Also, the general October readings are up now for every single sign. If you are a Libra, you received a birthday bonus reading because October is Libra season. My goal is to work on the the love readings this coming weekend. And then the following weekend, the goal is to work on the money readings. So, and of course, if you're a Libra, you will receive a bonus for every single one. All right, so that's what I have. I'm using the Angel Answers Oracle deck to do this because, my time is a little bit cramped today. So, So here we go. May I have the energy for the collective for Wednesday, September 21st? May I have the energy for the collective for Wednesday, September 21st? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective needs to hear? May I have the energy for the collective for Wednesday, September 21st? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Somebody might be having a tower moment. I don't know why. As I'm shuffling these cards and waiting for one to come out, okay, that's too many. I can't take that many. One of the things I had noticed was lightning, and then tower came to me. So there might be some shocking news or something that may be happening. I don't feel that it is necessarily bad per se. It's just like shocking. Like you'd be like, what? So if you receive some shocking news today, and again, I don't necessarily feel that it's bad. It's just like something. I'm trying to give an example. Gosh, what is an example? Let's say and I know some people are going to be like, okay, KC, you reaching. Like if you were to find out that your mother was pregnant or something like that. It's like, it's not necessarily bad. You're just gonna be like, what? Because that still happens to some people. I remember one of my associates that I dealt with, she was born when her mother was like 40, I think. 40 or 41 is when she had her. And then also another girl I went to school with, she was born when her mother was in her 40s as well. So for some people, if you're kind of young and you get the news, it might be like, what? And then I just heard marriage too. For some of you, you may find out like your parent is getting married and stuff, but obviously you're an adult child. And then your parents like, oh yeah, I decided to get married or something like that. What I'm saying is I don't necessarily think it's bad. I just feel like it will be shocking. It is what I feel. So yeah, may I have another card, please? Whoa, that jumped out. Okay. Thank you. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Unlikely. So something is unlikely at the bottom of the deck as well. Let's see what we have. Okay, so I see what this is. This makes sense. So, first card that came out is Wait. That is definitely connected to the unlikely at the bottom of the deck. There is something that someone may be pursuing or something that someone is waiting on, and you may be looking for an immediate answer. I can tell you right now, when it comes to immediate answers, with Mercury in retrograde, yes, secrets do come out and stuff like that. But as for communication and stuff, all of that stuff is usually delayed during Mercury retrograde. So for you, you're hoping for an answer like soon. And for some of you, you're not going to get it soon. You're going to have to wait. The answer coming in now is unlikely, is what it is. However, the second card that came out says communicate clearly. Again, we are in Mercury retrograde. So whatever this is, you have to do a communication. I just heard that for some of you, there may be a delay because there was a miscommunication. And you have to go back and say, okay, no, this is what I want. This is the information I'm looking for. And explaining it, step by step by step by step, point by point by point by point, letting them know, okay, this is what I'm looking for. The final card that came out is within the next few months. So this is telling me whatever this is, all of this goes together with the unlikely, to wait, to communicate clearly, and then within the next few months. So for those of you who are expecting something to happen in the immediate future, it more than likely will not, it probably won't happen within the next few months. And this is giving me divine timing vibes, is what it's giving me. Part of me wants to just pick up one of my decks and clarify something. Give me a second. My decks are to the side here, so just bear with me. Let me pull this one because I was looking at this earlier. When I had taken out, this is my White Newman tarot deck. When I was taking out the Angel Oracle deck, I knocked the White Newman tarot deck. So yeah, at the bottom, okay, and see, when I pulled this deck out, guess what's at the bottom? The Hierophant. Some of you might be looking for a commitment, is what it is. Some of you might be looking for a commitment. That's what I needed to know. And right now, the idea of commitment may be unlikely. Someone may want to commit to you, is what this could be. I feel this may be something involving a commitment, though, because like I said, the Hierophant is at the bottom of the deck. I go to what I'm drawn to. Because I have 100 decks now, something like that. So, yeah. This commitment, now this may not be romance. It could be a totally different commitment, where it could be a job commitment, it could be a family commitment, it's something involving where you're looking for someone to say, yes, I'm in. I'm going to do this. And this is saying that it's unlikely, that there's gonna be a waiting period. And communication is going to play a big role in this commitment. And it will more than likely happen within the next few months. Now, this could be the other way around. Someone may be asking you for a commitment, and could be a Taurus, because again, Hierophant energy. And you're like, no, not right now. And you want to wait. You may be in the energy of, okay, I need to learn more about this person. I need to see what they're about. I need to also know what the expectations are, even though it's not always good to have expectations. But you're looking to know how someone operates. You maybe want to know if they are OCD, because maybe you don't like to clean as much around the house. Or vice versa. They may be waiting to see if you're OCD. Or anything that you can think of. But again, with communicate clearly being in the middle of the three, I feel communication will be a major, major thing for whatever this is. And whatever this is will more than likely happen within the next few months. All right? So that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, be blessed.